Real life street stars. We in here with
High
Rollaz.
You know the vibe.
You know what the fuck going on. Word life, accomplished. Man, this is like really more so like a family affair. You know what I'm saying?
It's a reunion right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But for those who don't know, deaf, dumb, and stupid, living up under a rock, man. Tell them how y'all became the High Rollaz.
Shit, man. We became the High Rollaz because we was just out there high rolling.
Where y'all from?
Now we had like separate routes. You know what I'm saying? We was going and we ended up working together. Just in the streets, you see people and shit. We're out of North Dallas, so that shit. It just kind of progressed of doing tracks together, and then a song that we got pretty popular, and it's a crazy story because you know how you try to think of a group name and shit. Well, it was our first trip on a private plane, which was like, I think 6 years ago. And shit, we thought of it up there.
Yeah, we was out there. We took a trip. We dropped a record called Fuego, and it started popping, and we jumped on this private.
The pilot, actually.
The pilot was like, y'all some high rollers now, you know what I'm saying? So we didn't have a name, and we ran with the name, and it started popping since.
I ain't gonna lie,
like
man.
7 years ago.
Y'all probably got one of the most professional looking IGs I've ever seen as far as artists go. How do y'all do that shit, man?
Man, I'm just glad you noticed.
Y'all should be looking
That's a
epic,
fact.
bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And these niggas well traveled.
Yeah. We go everywhere, man.
I be thinking y'all already on type shit. That's how y'all should
you
be
know
looking.
what I'm saying? We on in our own way, feel me? Like we just stay moving around and just run with every opportunity we get.
I honestly feel we've been on. You know what I'm saying?
Every opportunity we just run with it, and it's a blessing we get those opportunities. That's it.
We excite ourselves everything we do because it's just us. So you know what I'm saying? When it's been us the whole time, man, the journey, man, it's an adventure for real. And
Facts.
We blessed to be where we at, but shit, we steady going up.
Now,
That's a
y'all
fact.
from different parts of the globe, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tell us about, some of the influences, some of the things that cultivated with y'all styles, I feel like today, because, Word, you from up there.
I'm from New York, originally from the Bronx.
Yep.
All my family out there still for me, so, we grew up on a whole different vibe from everything that was going on over here, but, we just adapted. Hip-hop is hip-hop, so, you heard everything that was going on, and we just adapted to it. So when I came down here, it was kind of like a culture shock, and it was just like, what's going on? Like everything slowed down, everything a little different over here, you know what I mean? But, I started working with a bunch of people in the streets, started working with the CD stores and all that, and just adapted to the music, and you know what I mean? Like, it's different, though. Like, it's a whole, until you figure it out, you're going to be out here just walking blind, but, you know what I mean? You meet the right people, you're going to go far out here.
Now, where you're from, New York is the epicenter right now of the COVID.
Facts.
Let's talk about that for a minute. Like, I know y'all just signed a deal. We'll talk about that in the middle of a pandemic too, by the way. But
we signed a pandemic deal.
Pandemic deal. But how is you being from New York? You know what I mean? Like, you front and center probably know a lot of people that's been affected by it. How does it?
I was out there about January, and it didn't really kick off till about February. I came back out here because we were supposed to start the tour, and we were supposed to launch it off at the end of February. So I came back out here to get everything ready for that, and everything just started jumping off. About a week after I got back here. So,
We actually went to Vegas. We had
we went to Vegas in the middle of all that.
We went to Vegas, and it was like we got back February 26th. I remember they had like this convention center, like a CBD convention or some shit. And actually, I was sick as hell during that whole.
I think he had the coronavirus.
Like, man, I thought I was gonna die for real. And
I think he had that shit. I don't know.
Prayers for everyone who has a family member that is going through that shit. I know it's just fucked up. And when we got back, we had been making some business moves, and you know what I'm saying, it kind of transitioned the whole time the quarantine shit was going down.
I know some family, people back home and shit. I got my godmother, my brother. I got some friends that got it, you know what I mean? And they've been dealing with it for the past few weeks. So, just hearing their stories, I'm just like, damn, that shit real. Like, I'm not even gonna play with that shit, feel me? So, if I gotta mask up, I'm just gonna throw my brand on it and mask up, you know what I mean? I ain't even gonna talk about it, just keep it moving.
Hey, one thing y'all niggas do, y'all LeBron got.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that's a
surprised y'all ain't
fact.
got the hazmat suits, man.
Yeah, that's a fact. I got the bubble suits coming next. Feel me? Like, everybody gonna be good.
Now, accomplice, you're a jack of all trades. You do music, set up shows, all that good shit, man. Where was your start with this music shit? You know what I'm saying?
Man, like it's crazy because, like, you know, growing up, you don't want to be no rapper or no shit like that. I didn't, at least. You know, some people may, but I did want to kind of get into the entertainment business, which is why I wanted to do everything. You know, when I wasn't getting booked, I was like, fuck it, I'm throwing my own show. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting money with what I gotta do. And the hardest thing was, you know, getting venues together. But once you build a name and, you know, you stand on that name like I do mine, that shit, you know, kind of word of mouth with people, like, he does good business. And it's just like, no matter what you is, the streets, illegal, or throwing shows, or doing anything, you do good business, that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going at it, and that shit'll get you places, and that shit. I was just always wanting to be a part of some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Now, of course, y'all done had a lot of hits, but the newest one that we currently fucking with right now, the streets, heavy in the streets right now, Follow My Drip.
Follow My Drip.
Yeah. Follow My
So,
Drip.
how did that song come to birth? You know what I'm saying?
I had my engineer.
Yeah, I wasn't even there, honestly.
My engineer Mo, First Time Media, the guy that shot the video too. You know, me and him go back, and he called me one day, needed something, so I pulled up on him, and he was like, "Yo, you want to get in the studio? I ain't got nothing going on right now." So I was like, "Word, shit, I ain't got nothing with me. Let's go. Let's throw something on." So I went through my folder, I found this little beat. I heard the beat, and I was like, "Okay, yeah, that's." Let me get in the booth, and I just started, you know what I mean, just humming shit, mumming shit, started freestyling the whole thing, and then, you know, one thing led to another, bar for bar, and then I was like, yo, this shit might be something, you know what I mean? Let's see what's up, you know what I mean? Follow my
Pretty
drip,
much
like,
freestyle.
yeah, I just freestyled the whole shit, like I didn't even know what was going on, like.
He was like, I'm waiting on your verse.
I went to New York like 3 days after I did the song, after I laid down the rough, and I played it for my nieces and nephews, and they kids in school and all that. So, you know, if I knew they was fucking with it, then I was like, yo, we might have something here, you know what I mean? They was like, yo, like, I ain't never heard you kick something like this, you know what I'm saying? Coming from where we came from, and, you know, y'all know the music, so, you know, it was just a whole new vibe for us, and the kids was fucking with it, so I was like, yeah, we lit. I, you know, took it back. He did his thing. He swagged that shit out. And
I actually got the best verse on the song.
I'm glad you brought that up. How, what is the competition like in the yo, man, when y'all putting together music?
It's all him. I don't be giving a fuck. I just be like, yo, whatever. Like, if it sound good, let's put it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? He be this.
I'm like
This nigga be like, yo, let's.
2000
This nigga be like, yo, bar for bar. Like, you know what I mean? Like, those that don't know him, he a battle rap fanatic. Feel me? So you be over there like, yo, I had like 8 bars, and it was like, nigga, it was like it was only 8 bars. What do you mean? 8 bars was a bar? Like, yo, like.
What's your favorite battle rap that, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm actually cool. I've done music with,
Cortez,
cool
right?
with.
Yeah, shout out
to all my favorite battle rappers. Sue Surf, you know what I'm saying? That's family. Cortez, that's like my brother from another mother.
Shotgun Shug.
Shug.
Feel me?
And we got music with all that, and you know, that was a blessing. You know what I'm saying? We pretty much work with who you know we want to work with if we can, you know, if we can make it there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where it's just like that. Sometimes, I mean, it's cool to just hit someone up and email them a song or shit, but we like that organic, like try to get in the studio when we can. Someone's in town, you know, do a feature, and that's how you kind of build that, you know, that further networking and shit.
Now, we also have a track with the legendary Scarface, Self-Made.
Yeah.
Just dropped on April 17th.
Yeah.
It's been out a week, but man, it's doing, I mean,
Crazy
shit.
stream.
Doing them numbers.
It's a blessing that many people are listening to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
And
bless Scarface and everything he
all
got
this shit's
going
new
on.
to us. You gotta think like we just signed an LCA management, and now that's something totally new, you know, for the
Yeah.
Follow My Drip High Rollers era. And then we just signed to Music Access, which is totally, and we're still working on another deal at the moment with them, just something. Anyways, and I ain't gonna say nothing until it's done, but what I'm saying is everything right now is really elevating at a pace that we're just excited to see ourselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we're excited to be part of a family.
We've been working hard, so
Like that.
now that we see some sun coming out of it, it's a good feeling.
How did y'all end up linking up to do a song with Scarface, bro? Y'all got a whole project with him, right?
Nah, just
Just
a
the
record.
song.
Yeah,
Just
just a record.
record.
How did y'all end up getting the
Smooth
record?
Vega.
Smooth Vega, that's
When
live.
he booked
Yeah,
it
the
for them
homie
shows, we've been
Smooth.
sitting on that song for a minute. And he had booked it for them shows, and Scarface was down. I think he booked it for Houston, Austin, Dallas. Or
Yeah,
something.
We've had that song for like a year or so.
Mr.
Like
Lee-
we've had
Mr. Lee
that.
had came in Smooth Vega, put it together, and it was love. You know what I'm saying? We was able to make it happen.
Is it hard to sit on heat when you got it? It's like a year,
Well,
nigga?
honestly,
When you do a song with Scarface, it's just hard to go to the studio and knock that shit out. It's
Right.
just like, man,
we
I
had
get
to,
it though. I get it
yeah,
twice.
we had to come up with like it was just
I go
his.
stream it self-made everywhere, digital platform.
We heard a Mr. Lee beat in Scarface verse, and we're like, oh okay, like
Shout out Mr. Lee.
Which
had
one of
it-
y'all got? Mr. Lee and
Music
Scarface?
access. Yeah. Bro, it's
That
about
shit was lit.
relationships. On the
That's a
For
fact.
shit show, it gotta be.
You know what I'm saying? People go different ways. Some people want to pay their way to play the whole time.
Right.
You could do that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't our intent.
ain't nothing wrong with that. Feel me?
You
But
gotta go what you gotta do.
relationships take you a long way. That's a fact.
That's why we do good business. You know what I'm saying?
So when y'all go somewhere, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all, like I said, y'all are well traveled. What city do y'all feel like, besides right here in the city, y'all go, y'all get the most love?
I mean, shit, a lot of places really.
I mean, it's I would have to say probably Houston. I mean,
We get a lot of love in Houston. We get a lot of love in Kansas. We get a lot of love in Oklahoma. We get a lot of love in New York, of course.
we get a lot of love in Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We get Phoenix love. We get a lot of love in places we never been, just from
But
the
see, it
Spotify's
goes
and all
like
that.
this. When you ask a question like that, I can tell you number-wise top 5 cities that stream our shit.
Right.
But we don't really visit them places like that. And then sometimes when they book us, it's really on the promoter to make sure they was aware that we was in that city. So, you know what I'm saying? It covers
Right.
a bunch of shit.
So do you feel like it's more important to touch cities where y'all are streaming the hot, like let's say
Hell yeah.
Omaha, y'all got 1 million streams. Are we going on?
There's
Yeah.
1,000 streams in Omaha, and which is why we went there.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all done been to Omaha?
Yeah, well, we was about to go on tour. This tour we was about to kick off. That was one of the cities.
we didn't get to do it. We was about to do it this year.
We were supposed to go to Seattle,
I seen it on the
Idaho,
agenda.
all these little cities that we never been to. You know what I mean? They've been demanding. They've been hitting up the page.
That's what I'm saying.
And then this whole little pandemic, whatever happened, and slow things down. That's about it.
Man, do you know? You think y'all ready for tour life? Man, because I know tour life.
I mean, we've been touring on our own for a minute, like for
But
years.
y'all ain't thought about just jumping on IG Live and doing something virtual, or like
Oh, yeah,
changing the game up? Because
you
we
know,
might
we
not
be-
see it for a minute, bro.
Yeah, it's getting wicked out here.
That's true.
It's getting wicked out here, but
We're gonna have to put something together. The good news is we just signed LCA management and music access. So you know what I'm saying? There's a lot more heads to put together the high rollers plan we got going for 2020. I know 2020's been rough, for a lot of people out there. But I can't complain too much because we've been blessed at the same time.
yeah, it's
Yeah, every
was
time
a
I see
big
y'all, I
blessing.
look better and better.
it's a blessing. That's it. But we gonna figure something out, and we gonna keep it going.
Rocked with us since day one. Some people that watch this interview, they don't know.
Real life been rocking with us since day one.
man,
Feel me? Like, that's a fact.
Like, damn, they don't do that many interviews. I'm gonna check this shit out.
Yeah, man.
We just say thank y'all, man, for rocking with us.
Seeing
Sending
y'all-
out merch every time we drop it.
y'all seen the growth the way we seen y'all growth. Feel
Man,
me?
and
So
then the merch
it's all
is
love.
on
Hey, this is the first time niggas has been on the couch.
That's a fact. Nigga. We got a motherfucking couch. You know what I mean?
Always make history.
This
with
is
it.
exclusive
May
couch.
never
Yeah,
see this
man.
again.
May never.
If you got some couches, hit us up.
So let's get on the bullshit. Between the two of y'all, how much marijuana gets consumed?
Oh man, I guarantee I smoke more than him.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
The thing is, I was more edibles. So it's like,
Man, them edibles is a different monster.
Nah, that shit don't work, son.
It's
you
dangerous.
never know how much
It's dangerous.
you can overdo it.
work, son.
But see, I'm a gambling man, though.
That shit don't work, yo.
That's why I roll the dice.
You roll the dice.
I'm
Man, bro,
gonna eat this one gummy and see where it takes.
The whole gummy.
Nah, I might just eat
You ever use the edible to get on some creep shit with the females? Like, yeah, gummy baby.
He probably did. Shit, I'll be like, yo, you can have this shit.
Accomplice like that. Like, you basically just
You
asked
can
that
have
nigga.
this shit.
Have you
Oh,
ever
you
been on
want
some
it?
Bill Cosby shit?
I'ma just roll it up.
But edibles, man, they do take you to another world, man. They really fuck you up.
And
You
that
know
gummy
what kind of
edible,
weed
you
in
ain't-
it.
I be like, yo, I'm just gonna roll it up. Fuck all lie. Feel me? Like, I take it the old school way. You know what I mean? Shout out Raw keep you laced up every month.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You don't do the backwood?
Nah, I gave all that shit up years ago. Once I started fucking with raw papers, it was over. Like,
Amen. So, your nationality is,
I'm Puerto Rican.
and your nationality.
Mexican.
I know they get you confused.
You know,
all
we
the
always,
time.
you know, we can get it popping and shit. I'm always gonna win. You know, the Puerto Rican boxers and shit. You know how that shit go.
So do you get upset when they be like, "Hey, these two Mexicans"?
Oh yeah, you know, I don't even know.
Hey, but this is
I hear it. You know what I mean? I'll be like, man,
you know what I'm saying?
you gotta argue with too many of them and be like, ah, nah, man. So I just, you know what I
Being
mean?
from Texas,
Yeah.
and I know this from traveling. You know what I'm saying? Being blessed to travel a lot of places. Being from Texas, if you brown, you Mexican.
Right.
And if you go
You
back,
in New York.
you probably Puerto Rican. Or you
Dominican,
clown. I don't know what you are. Like, feel me?
Like,
Like,
it's same thing in Florida. So now there's different types of brown.
Right.
And
I used to get
Mexico-
mad shit out here when niggas used to
Out
call
here,
me
yeah.
different shit, like
You know,
essays and all this.
just
You like, yo,
Mexican,
hold on, what are you
people
talking about?
Mexicans,
But you know,
Pretty much.
it was all love though. Feel me?
Yeah, it's all love.
So, when can we?
And then they,
They knew we here. They knew us here. They said, goddamn high rollers in there, turn that to Spanish.
I said, what the fuck they say? I don't even know what they said.
Hey man, that shit fucked me up, man.
That's crazy.
So,
I don't even know what they say sometimes.
hey, what's up with the full body of work? When can we expect the?
I mean, we got a lot of shit coming out. We got the clothing line. We got the music. We got a lot of shit just
The
Yeah,
album
we
got
will
rolling.
go soon. We actually we just gonna figure out. I mean, once we talk to management, we're gonna see when's a good time to roll out.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like our version of rolling out shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's making them runs. And,
Right.
And, you know, we try to.
we
roll
be in
it
these
out.
streets for
I noticed
real.
y'all are very strategic in everything y'all do.
We be in the streets for real.
If you only got so many connects, you're gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, make the most that you can with them.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of times you'll see us revisiting the same cities. And if we are, it's because we had a blast the last few times, and it's only getting bigger and better.
Right.
So anyone out there, y'all book the high roads. I'm telling you, it's a damn.
Follow my
show.
trip.
If you never checked this out before, the High Rollers TV on YouTube,
Yeah.
KingofAllFresh.com. Check out the merch. Rock with us, man. Rollers
Yeah,
gang.
King of All Fresh.
Skidoo. Yeah.
How did that get?
I don't even know. I was younger, and I said
I was tired of buying other people's clothes.
I was freestyling some shit. I was always into custom, you know, doing my own thing on the music end, and I forgot what I did. I did a freestyle or some shit.
Exclusive is always cooler though.
Someone said, you know, I said something about King of All Fresh, and then my boy next to me was like, yo, you should turn. That's pretty lit. Like, you should keep that King of All Fresh. I was like, yeah, shit. You know, I was always into the clothing anyway, so I just turned, you know, I converted to a clothing line and kept that shit moving. You know what I mean? And it's been lovely since.
Definitely. How has the reception from ladies from the dudes with the clothing line been?
Oh shit, it's been lovely. I be shipping shit out from.
Honestly, we've been selling out like.
I be shipping shit out from here to Canada to fucking all around Europe, all around and shit. Like, people just, you know what I'm saying? They see it.
Lately,
And
probably like the last 2 years, everything been selling out because the support's been.
I'm
growing.
doing more, you know, I'm on that quick strike where it's like, you know, making it more, you know, more exclusive, harder to get rather than just making it so
Only make it
general, feel me? Like, so now, you know,
I gotta ask you know, y'all niggas been doing so much shit as far as just what probably the normal fan doesn't know about. Personally, between the two of y'all, what is probably what you say the biggest shit that you feel that y'all done or notice places?
shit.
The biggest, honestly, the
Everywhere.
two deals we just signed right now, I think is it's gonna lead to the biggest shit in our career, and that's facts.
We've done a lot of big shit. We went on tour with the Grays. We went on, you know what I mean? We've done our own shit. we've done a lot of shit, you know what I mean? And we did it on our own, so now that we working with the rest, it's just gonna be bigger and better now, you feel me? So like, it's just, we can't wait to see what's gonna happen right now.
It's because of how we look at it is like, look at what we did on our own. Imagine what we could do with some more people behind us.
Yeah, you know what I
I
mean?
just feel that way. I feel there is strength in numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's not impossible to do it dolo, but man,
We flew private jets. We've gone.
We had done a lot.
We've done a lot of shit, feel me? So like, it's hard to say that like what's our favorite. Like we've done a lot. Like
this year, it's gonna be the biggest of our career.
This year and next year.
From here on out, that's questionable.
This year and next year.
This year,
Yeah,
like,
I
shake it in a bit.
Cause we gonna take over the online shit this year, and then next year we gonna be back in these streets. Feel me? Like, you know what I mean?
Real shit, what's the one thing you learned about yourself on this whole quarantine?
Oh, I'm a hustler for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing I knew, but this shit made me established. Like, from the clothing to everything going on. Like, you gotta find your way. You just can't fall back and just be like, you know what I mean? Like, expect something to happen for you while this is going on. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta find your way, and I found a way to keep it going.
Hell yeah. It's like reassurance that we adapt. You know what I'm saying? We adapt to what's going on and the hustles and the carry on. Even if we ain't doing this, well, then we doing that. But it nothing stopping.
I almost feel like this highlights the people that kind of like y'all who don't have a 9-to-5 that y'all out here cussing every day. It almost like this plays right into y'all hand because y'all are used to not knowing where the money coming. You got to go get it versus like the 9-to-5 nigga like that lost his job. But like, oh shit.
You gotta be out here to get it. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? You just gotta know what you're doing. That's it.
When this shit's all over with, what do you think the music game is gonna look like? Do you think it'll
shit
return
about
back to normal, or is it
Nah, I think it's gonna change. I don't know.
Like what? What do you
It's
think?
gonna be like the way Travis Scott did that whole little Fortnite shit. Like, it's gonna be a lot of virtual shit going on. Like, it's just gonna be bigger. I think. Like, I don't even think regular life gonna be the same.
I gotta ask you, man. You think
Shit gonna be crazy out here.
everything? Yeah, look at the draft. I mean, online. I gotta ask you, man. You think Tekashi has a career?
Oh yeah, he lit. I don't know why, but he lit. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, but the shit, I'm from that era where you know, shit. If you
nah, I mean, like back in
talking
the
about.
when shows used to be shows, like, you know what I mean, people didn't want to pull up, but now they got a chance to be fans online, and it's shit different, like, you know what I'm saying? So fans is different. They're not respecting the street code like that, so, you know, they're not living by that no more.
Man, you know, like the shit that made it, the shit that this shit was built on, is just not, it's more. It's different.
That shit different. You know what I mean? It's more commercial now, but, you know, we got to adapt to it. And it is what it is.
What is the one thing y'all found yourself missing in the quarantine that you was like, that you thought you didn't care about, but it's like, damn, what the fuck, I missed that.
My shit was a tour. Like, I love that shit. I love getting on the road. I really love that road, you know what I mean? Like, we be out there wilding, like, just rocking these shows.
I miss going to the bar.
Sport, you know what I mean? That shit lit too. The basketball, like,
going on the playoffs.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna give him a man, bro. I need to see.
Can't even watch that.
Fights. I need to see some BY. I need to see some. Look at them, the NFL draft. Motherfuckers did it virtual.
Man,
Bill
man,
Belichick.
that's some of the craziest.
that shit was weird.
What y'all think
That
about
shit
old boy snatching the phone from his girl?
was- He gotta, you know what I'm saying? He got some shit. Hold on, like, don't get shit twisted. Hold on, feel me? Like, don't get it fucked up, you know what I mean?
You know everybody watching. He letting her know right now. I give a fuck. Many people watching. I ain't playing that shit.
Look, he tried to ruin his day with that.
He said, I ain't about to play that.
Trying to bring it,
She brave for trying, though.
supposed to be the best day of his life.
She brave for trying, though.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, man, let him have his day.
She real brave for trying that, though.
Shit was hilarious, bro.
I don't know what she was thinking.
You know, all the real motherfuckers know exactly what it was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen another one. I forgot to play it where a white girl was hugging him.
Oh yeah.
And then the mom grabbed her.
And the mama picked her ass up.
She was over there like, hold on, son. Like, she threw her quick. I was like, nah, get out of there. That's mama. Let mama get in the frame, yo.
If y'all have one expectation to come out this year as the high rollers that y'all would like to, one goal that y'all would like to succeed, what would it be?
I mean, just
By the end of this year, like coming through all this adversity, all these different obstacles, y'all as the high rollers could accomplish one thing. What
to stay on top, really. That's it. You know what I mean? Stay persistent, stay consistent, stay relevant. That's all I hope. You know what I mean? That's what we got to work for. We got to work hard for it. Feel me?
I think that's really helped us throughout our career so far.
We just got to work hard. That's it. Keep working hard. And as long as we still got the same grind, we going to be all right. You know what I mean?
Real shit, because I mean, it's a lot of ways that ain't going to be around.
Yeah.
Shit in. Like, I know it's some niggas.
I got to get used to the IG live shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got to get used to it because I be out there. You know what I'm saying?
I know I gotta get used to being more on social media. You know, like anyone who follows us.
Yeah, we be.
Don't be on it like that.
Man, y'all should have been going. Y'all ain't no crazy looking niggas. Y'all go live, man. Y'all go get some good.
Nah, we go live every once in a while. Yo. We went live.
Yeah,
we went
that's what
live
I'm
with
saying.
Music Access.
Release single.
Yeah.
That shit hit the numbers. Thanks to everyone who tuned in.
Yeah, we was lit, but you know what I mean? We gonna get used to that, but we just gonna stay relevant. That's it.
Man, I got any shout outs?
Shout out everybody out there tuned in, feel me? Shout out LCA, Music Access, Southern Fried Marketing, High Roller Fans, Reallyfe, all my niggas.
And then, if anybody want to get in contact with y'all for bookings, features, how would they do that?
High Rollers,
Yeah, they've been reaching out to High Rollers Texas on IG.
High Rollers TX,
Yeah, High Rollers TX on the IG. KingofFresh.com.
or holla at LCA Management, LCA Southern Fried Marketing, Music Access.
That's what we gotta start saying now. Cause now it's already different. You know, we gotta get it.
Yeah.
Man, and really, if y'all can also book them through Reallyfe, because we just gonna take a,
Real
we
life.
just gonna put a little,
Real
a little
life.
twang on y'all shit.
Real life. Word up.
Man, Word Life accomplished the high
Yeah.
motherfucking rollers, man. Y'all been high rolling for a minute. For anybody who
That's
don't
a
know,
fact.
y'all better get familiar with the shit. Follow my drip. Out now, self-paid, featuring Scarface. Out self-made, not self-paid.
Self-made.
Out now with Scarface. Stream that shit. Man, go follow the IGs, man. They the biggest popping in the city.
Yeah, follow my
And the
drip.
niggas look nice and they got their own clothes. Shit. A lot of y'all niggas think
KingofAllFresh.com.
King of All Fresh, man.
Yeah.
Man, we salute everything y'all doing. We love everything y'all doing. All real life.
Salute. Appreciate it.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Stars, nigga. Move. Hey.